Good morning. I am now visiting in Texas. It is in Murphy City, near my accommodation. There is a park. It's Liberty Ridge Park. In the middle of the park, there is a lake, and in middle of the lake, there is a good fountain. I decided to make my morning yoga, power yoga. I came with my wife with me, and she took my photograph when I make part of yoga. I have no yoga mat at home, so I take my daughter-in-law's small yoga mat and started. Okay, let's see. Do it. If you like, you can do with me. This is the child pose. Um, this is child pose, and after that, downward facing dog. Um, breath in and breath out. Long breath in and long breath out. Walk to hands and ragdoll. Okay, now extended mountain pose and samasthiti. Hands to the heart center. Long breath in and out. Okay, extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk to hand. Halfway lift. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Walk to hands. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Long breath in, breath out. Okay. Warrior one, right side. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. You see this fountain on the park. I take a little bit pose, a small mat. Let's start again to the yoga mat. Extended mountain pose, chair pose. Forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, high to low push up, high plank, low push up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one right side. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Warrior one left side. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Flip dog, right side. Side plank. Downward facing dog. Deep dog, left side. Side plank, right side. Downward facing dog. Walk to hand, halfway lift, extended mountain pose, forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, right side. Hands to heart center, twist to the right. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Down, high to low push up. Downward facing dog. Crescent lunge left side. Hands to heart center. Twist to left side. Warrior two. Extended side angle. downward facing dog, chair pose, hands to hand center, twist to right, hands to finger, forward fold, down facing dog, chair pose, hands to heart center, twist to the left, leg extension and gorilla pose, hands to thumb forward fold, release. Okay, now crow. Crow number 2. Crow 3. Okay, now next position, eagle to the right, eagle to the left, focus on a particular point, eagle to the right again, focus in one point, eagle to the left. Extended leg rise, look left, airplane pose, half moon, release, extended leg raise, left leg, airplane, half moon, release, denser to the right, release, denser to the left, release, again denser to the right, release, denser to the left. Tree to the right, you can put in the heart center or up, wherever you like. Release. Tree to the left, either heart center or up to the sky. Okay, now. Extended mountain pose, forward fold, halfway lift, high to low push-up, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, warrior 1 right side, warrior 2, triangle, wide leg extended forward fold, you can move to the right or left or behind, whatever you like. Namaste forward fold. Twisting triangle. Downward facing dog. Rear one, left side. Rear two. Triangle. Wide leg extended forward fold. Namaste forward fold. Twisting triangle. Release. Downward facing dog. Walk to the hands. Extended mountain pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High push-up. Low push-up. Chaturanga. Locust number 1. Release. Locust number 2. Release. Bend your legs. Floor bow. Release. Floor bow number 2. Release. Next position is camel. Okay, go for the breeze. Release. Next one is wheel. Someone cannot do wheel, they can do the breeze again. But if you can do, you can try. Release. Suptra Kondasana. Right hand is in the heart center and left hand up on the belly. And to the palm of the legs is together. Happy baby. Release. Take a little bit pause. This is not too much hard. Only half an hour yoga. I am showing you half an hour only. So if you have a time, you do for 1 hour. If not, at least half an hour. Okay, come to the mat again. Single leg extend forward fold. Right side. Single leg extended forward fold left side. Release. Now seated forward fold. In this position, you can bend your leg, no problem, but you try to do as much as possible on your part. Release. This position is very good for the stomach. Those who have got a big stomach, if they do it, the fat of the stomach will release. You can do like this also, as much as possible. Downward facing dog. Half pigeon to the right. Release. Downward facing dog and half pigeon to the left. These positions actually take a little bit, take rest, resting pose. Release. Now go for the double pigeon. Right leg up, forward fold. Left leg up, double pigeon again. reverse tabletop. Release. Next one is fish. Now I'll go for the head stand or shoulder stand, whatever you like. If you can't do it, don't try. If you can do it, you can. If you want to do it, if you are confident, you can try from your wall of a building. You can go side, try practice from wall. Then slowly you can do on the air. Headstand. This is called headstand. Okay. Now shoulder stand. I think this one is possible for everybody's part if you can try. In shoulder stand, someone can touch their leg to the ground, but I can't do it. I do at least this. This possible. Okay, thank you. Now I've almost done. Just Supta Bhadra Konasana. Now my right hand at heart center and left hand in this belly. Now supine twist to the right. Supine twist to the left. Shavasana, final pose, final resting pose. Deep rest. I normally do some meditation in this position. You can take full rest, think nothing, just focus on your breathing. This is a very good pose. If you don't do even yoga, you can go this position, focus on your breath, think nothing. This is the best pose. Every time we are thinking something, but in this position you can empty your mind, full rest of your body, mind and soul. For that reason, this pose is the best pose. Shavasana is the best pose because your body is not moving, just like a dead body. The only difference with the dead body is you are breathing. The dead person can't breathe. Okay, thank you. Now go to the right side. And sit down. Now hands to the heart center. Take a deep breath. 3 arms here. Thanks to God give you this yoga practice. Thank you for watching my video.